When a Category 5 hurricane hits, human instinct usually, it splits us into two camps. You either find the deepest, heaviest concrete bunker and just wait for the storm to pass over your unmoving center of gravity.
Right, seeking that absolute equilibrium.
Exactly. Or if you're feeling incredibly bold, you grab a surfboard and try to, violently harness that surging momentum.
You either seek the center or you ride the chaos.
Yeah. And today we're jumping into Team AI Lab's July 7th, 2026 observation logs for this deep dive. We're tracking how two entirely opposite algorithmic philosophies are, well, attempting those exact survival strategies right now.
In a market storm where traditional logic is just completely failing.
Right, we've got the mountain climbers or bumper seekers going up against the momentum-chasing wave riders.
And before we actually look at the scorecard, we really need to establish some parameters for you listening. This is strictly a simulation, okay? It's an observation log.
Definitely. Absolutely no financial advice here.
Exactly. There are no buy or sell recommendations and no promises of future profits. We're literally just looking at cold, hard data on how these units react when the market's standard rules just shatter.
So if this simulation is our hurricane, we really need to look at who is actually surviving the landfall. I'm really curious how the brand new units are holding up against the veterans.
Well, the July 7th draft sent 3 new units into the crucible, what they call the new talent. They scouted 2 new mountain climber units programmed to detect equilibrium and deployed 1 new wave rider to, track surging force.
Okay.
But what really stands out is the survival rate of the main force algorithms, the ones currently in their 10-session tenure, which is basically their designated 2-week lifespan in the market.
Right.
Out of the 17 active mountain climbers, 13 are miraculously holding positive points, and for the wave riders, 10 out of 15 are managing to stay afloat.
Wow. In a market this dark and volatile, those few units holding positive points aren't just surviving. They're acting like stress testers in a wind tunnel, showing us exactly where the market's structural integrity actually holds up.
Yeah.
They're like lighthouses in the dark.
That is a very accurate way to visualize it because the fundamental rules of the market really do seem to have broken down. We can see this bizarre reality in how they performed against standard indices.
Also,
Well, the Wave Rider units actually managed to safely exit their 10-session protocol in chemicals, electric appliances, and wholesale trade.
oh, nice.
Yeah, with a final score of positive 13.5 points.
Wait, hold on. I'm confused. If they locked in a positive 13.5 points on those specific exits, why does the data show their overall daily season score crashing by negative 16.2 points?
It's brutal.
They dangerously underperformed the 2px index by negative 1.8 points. How do you win those sectors but lose the day that badly?
It comes down to the mechanics of their strategy. See, wave riders rely on historical momentum to keep surging. They buy into upward trends.
Right, they ride the wave.
Exactly. But when the broader market abruptly contracts like the Two Peaks did, that momentum just vanishes instantly. The surging waves they rely on collapsed right under them, pulling their overall portfolio down.
Oh, wow. Okay, so if the wave riders are getting crushed by the sheer volatility, did the mountain climbers actually find their safe equilibrium? Because usually when the wave crashes, everything goes down with it.
They did find it, and dramatically so. The mountain climbers saw a massive daily spike of positive 45.7 points.
You're kidding.
No, they beat the Nikkei 225 by an abnormal positive 4.2 points, bringing their season total to an incredible positive 59.9 points.
Okay, wait, but how? What are they doing differently mechanically?
They are programmed for mean reversion, so instead of chasing a wave, they look for oversold, highly stable assets that act as an unmoving center of gravity.
Oh, so while everyone else is panicking and reacting to the chaos,
The mountain climbers are stepping into the deep valleys where the market has overreacted. This extreme divergence from the index, it proves we are in an abnormal situation where existing market logic no longer applies.
if I'm a traditional investor looking at a 16-point crash for the wave riders, I'm pulling the plug in an absolute panic. But I imagine Team AI Lab doesn't view this as a defeat at all, do they?
Not at all. Algorithms don't feel despair, For the lab, those severe daily drops aren't failures. They're simply valuable observation data required to map out the next victory.
It's just a data point.
Exactly. A loss is just a geographical marker of a boundary they didn't know existed yesterday.
It's just cold analytical resilience.
Yeah.
Which actually leaves me with a final thought for you listening. If a machine views failure purely as a neutral data point to map unknown territory, How might applying that cold analytical resilience change how you navigate the Category 5 hurricanes in your own life?
That's a great point. Having the right data is how you map the unknown.
Absolutely. And to track this algorithmic evolution yourself, make sure to subscribe to this channel. You can also click the Substack link down in the video description and sign up for a Substack subscription to access all the deeper, granular simulation data.